Alright, YouTube, this is a weekly recap for March 19th through the 25th today. This is my third week out. Probably going to be out for another couple weeks. Then I got to go home, take care of a few things. This week was, I don't even want to say it was okay, really. It seemed like I was running good at the beginning. Like, I ended up getting a run, on Monday that couldn't be completed until Tuesday, and I was getting one back to back. I had a couple of backup runs, so I thought the week was going good. Then I had the last load that took me to Des Moines, Iowa. I got there number 3. Sorry, I knew I probably wasn't gonna go out that day. Everywhere I checked, to see where I could move to, where I might be number 1, I would have been still number 3. I checked in Davenport. I checked in Rockford, Illinois. I checked in Woodhull, Illinois. Either way, I was still number 3. So I stayed put Friday and Saturday in Des Moines. And then Sunday, I moved over to Davenport, where I'm number 1, thinking I was going to get a load today. And I'm still waiting. So I probably will end up moving towards Illinois. I'll probably move to LaSalle, to their pilot. I should be number 1 there because I've been sitting since Friday at sometime in the afternoon. So I've been sitting for a while. But I have 4 loads this week. 289 miles deadhead, 922 loaded miles. The line haul was $1,095, 60% of that. Take out fuel, and I ended up with $387. I'm not at all happy with that, and I'm starting to get really frustrated, and sometimes really pissed off with this company. I'm trying my best not to talk bad about them, but I used to work for XPO. And one thing I could say that was good about XPO, I might have been traveling in the same little circle, but I was getting steady miles every week. With this company that I'm with now, not even close. The only times I've gotten above 2,000 miles or close to it was when I was going to Laredo and when I left Laredo. But then I was down there for 5 days. So I'm not really happy with this opportunity. I enjoy seeing the open road, which is the only reason why I haven't totally given up on it. And sometimes I think that is the real salvation of me staying out here. It's because I enjoy seeing different things. Just a few days ago, I went to see Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. Probably would have never seen that any other time. Whether if it was traveling to Arizona, I probably would have never seen it. So to be able to see that, it definitely was, I was excited. So I think that keeps me from not totally quitting. Because the motivation, I won't lie, is slowly slipping away. If it wasn't for me and my future plans on moving back to Arizona, I probably would have been left as well. But this is just a stepping stone right now. And then to be honest with you, if it's going to keep continuing like this, once I move to Arizona, that's probably it. Because my fleet owner doesn't want me taking the van all the way out there. So, this is just a stepping stone at this point. I ended up going, my first load took me from Romeoville, Illinois to Antioch. That was a little short 64-mile run. Then I went from Manitowoc, Wisconsin over to Osceola. That was 314 loaded miles. New Richmond, Wisconsin over to Waterloo, Iowa. That was 217 loaded miles. And then I went from Woodhull, Illinois over to Des Moines, which was 327 miles. That run, I didn't want to go back to Iowa, which is why I kept moving to Illinois. And every time I was offered a load, it was taking me back to Iowa. So with this one, when he called me, I said, well, I don't want that trip because I'm trying to go east because I thought I was going home, which would have been today. I thought I was going home at the time. So I said, I don't want to go further west. I'm trying to go east towards New York. well, we don't have any more drivers out there, so here's what we'll do. We'll pay you an extra $100 to go out there. And then I said no. I mean, the extra money was nice, but I'm not trying to go that way. So then he offered me $200. Preferred customer, it was for John Deere. So of course I took it, and then that's how I ended up getting stuck in Des Moines for over the weekend. But 920 miles is not a lot. You know, I got bills at home, I got a kid, I have a wife. You know, if it wasn't, the only reason why I have any type of sizable savings is because I'm out here on the road. You know, if it wasn't for that, this would be nothing, you know. And I have a second income, so, you know, that, you know, in itself helps, but this is really frustrating, 900 miles a week. You know, you got other drivers out there that can easily pull 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 miles a week, and I'm like, what is the trick to that? You know, I know the areas that has a lot of automotive freight. I know those areas, but even when I'm in those areas, I get a 150-mile run, 200-mile run. You know, do I need to start turning down loads until I get that one really big one? You know, I have restrictions on my account right now where I only want to go to certain states, and that's only because I don't want to get pulled to somewhere like Georgia, you know, where I've had no luck out of, you know, Alabama or Mississippi, where I've sat in for 3, 4, or 5 days. You know, I understand that, but the states that I have on my profile that I want to go to are all key states. You know, I should be running my ass off every single day. I should be getting a load or two a day. You know, maybe averaging a load and a half per day. I should be getting those loads like that, but I'm not. I get 1 200-mile load that takes up my whole day, you know, because they don't have nothing else for me. You know, I don't know if it's the company, you know, that or they're bidding too high. But that's my frustration for the week with this company. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to go home in about a couple weeks. I'm going to figure out what it is I need to do. And then figure out my plan from there, because this ain't going to work. But anyway, that's my ramble, my weekly recap. If you haven't already, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. And until next time, folks, take care.